Washinomme zisnaitsa shaska hanusta diami washtista zisnaitsa este Acomeni. Actually they named me Maria, but it broke down to Mary. But my Indian name is zisnaitsa shaska hanusta diami washtista. I'm a child of the Roadrunner clan and a child of the Eagle clan. Because my father was Eagle clan, my mother was a Roadrunner clan. This is Acoma on the west side of Acoma. There's a lot of water there because it probably rained that day. Usually it's dry. I'm the only one, I'm one of the very few that speaks very fluent Acoma. And I'm proud of it. My house is located on the west side of the mesa, so there's a trail. There are little pockets there where you can hold on to. But if you're not used to climbing rocks like that, I wouldn't advise you. Today they have vans that can take you up. But before, when I was young, we never had that. There's a lot of sand in that area. And you put everything on your back to carry it up, your food to eat and stuff. But now they have trucks going up. No, it's not that.
And
hard.
your home is located near.
And this is my home here. Mm-hmm. This one, my neighbor here, this other neighbor tore their house down, and this house comes out right here. This is the front coming down right there. And these ones are the kivas, and only men can go in there. That's my mother over there in her traditional costume. I love to dance at Acoma. So every time, like, something's coming up pretty soon, I want to dance.
Mary, this is heavy. You wear this to dance in.
Yes.
Even in hot weather.
Yes. A lot of the kids today, they don't speak Acoma, so the songs that they sing in Acoma actually have lyrics to them. And so I would tell them, this is what they're singing about. They're singing about the mountains. They're singing about the deer. The deer give us food. We got to give thanks. They pray for water, especially water, because there's no water at the top. We didn't have buckets. This is what we went to the citrus to get water, for drinking water. This is what we used. And it's not easy to make pottery because it's not just any old dirt. There's a special place up up by close to Acoma where only in that place is that clay that you can get, and then the white slip that what you make the pottery is gray. So you get this white sand they call it a slip, and paint the pottery white. Then you design it, and the design comes from a special rock that's only found in the mountains because it's not coloring from the bottle or nothing. And then you have to go pick the cactus to make your brushes, and that's the only thing they used, was the cactus for the brushes. So I was probably in the early 50s. I was a young girl. Mm-hmm. We take our pottery on the Route 66, and my dad made a little stand or a shack there, and that's where we sold our pottery. My mother made such beautiful pottery. She made little vases, she made pictures, something that would interest the buyer. So lots of people bought the little pictures. I would say most of the white folks that stopped were really went out of the way to be very friendly and to buy our pottery. Because that's the only income we had. My dad had cattle and we had sheep, so that was our food. And my mother had chickens. So, but my mother always says, "Don't you ever, ever, ever get in a car."
Yes, I'm sure that's true. Mm-hmm. Do you remember, or was there ever any kind of scary experience or anything that was worrisome about these interactions? You're nodding. Do you want to share that with us?
Well, I don't like truck drivers. because they would stop, and I don't know what their intention was. Probably for sex, but I could run fast. I could run up that mountain in no time. So
did that generally scare them away?
yeah. I think I was about 6 when the government sent me to McCarty Day School. I didn't know why I was there. I didn't know nothing about the alphabet. I just stayed there and listened, and teacher would hit me with the ruler on my hand. I hated her. The recess time come, I go home. And then I got trouble for that, going home, because it was only recess, but I didn't speak English. A lot of my older brothers and sisters, they went to boarding school. 2 went to Fort Wingate, went to Albuquerque Indian School. 1 went to the Marines, the other was in the Army. My sister was in the Navy. It wasn't a choice. They were drafted. The only one that was a volunteer was probably my sister. We took her to New York, then she joined the Waves. And I never saw her after that until she came home.
And I think you've told me a lot of Acoma people went to
the
war.
They did.
What is your recollection of that?
I remember a lot of them didn't come back. So it hurt, not knowing where in the world or why. They were the white folks always fighting. And they come and get our people to go fight for them. I could never really understand that. So, but I was fortunate that my 2 brothers came home. My sister Linda came home. But other than that, lots of natives died in the war.